Eagles, I'm Tyler Bruck.
And I'm Natalie Acapeti, and you're watching Eagle Eye News. Please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The Senior ABC Countdown continues next week with Occupation Day on Monday, so dress up for the job you want. Wear your pajamas to school and grab a popsicle from the cafeteria for PJs and Popsicles Day on Tuesday.
Wednesday is quote day, so feel free to write your favorite quote outside in chalk during your lunch hour. On Thursday, wear as many colors as possible for Rainbow Day and get a free ring pop. Lastly, make sure to dress up as your favorite superhero on Friday for Superhero Day.
Are you a student from the class of 2018 and interested in being a Royal Rush leader? If so, submit a 100-word essay or more explaining what the Royal Rush means to you, as well as what impact you feel you will have in being a Royal Rush leader. Along with your essay, have 3 references from teachers here at Lakes. Please submit your printed essay and teacher references to the athletic office by Monday, May 8th.
Adventure Ed recently had their high ropes course installed this year. Students have had the opportunity to build skills such as teamwork and responsibility. We went on location to find out what it's like up in the trees.
Well, so the way all this started was about 7 years ago. We kind of had a need for a different kind of class because of lack of space within the school. So I brought it to Mr. Ring and Mr. McKay about trying to, a new idea of an outdoor ed class. And it was at the same time that the township acquired all this land, the buildings and the forest and whatnot, all the beachfront. And it was, we kind of got together, we came up with this grandiose plan of what we could do with the land and how the school could, work here as well. And it's now turned into a pretty amazing course. We have a 3-sided climbing tower with 6 different routes. We have a 6-element high ropes course, and then scattered throughout the woods, we have about 19 low elements. Having the students have an opportunity like this, it's definitely working on a bunch of different components. The first one I would say is communication. Students are forced to work with each other, even ones that are kind of outside their group or outside of their comfort zone. Leadership, students are taking on different roles as far as working on the ground, working up high. But then the biggest component of this is taking students out of their comfort zones. Some have never climbed, some have never been on a high ropes course or anything like that, and it's really teaching them to kind of become, taking those fears and those emotions that they have and really try to focus on a task at hand and work on problem solving skills. Yeah, hands down it's the Pamper pole. That is a telephone pole that's about 35 feet up. You have a belay team down below, and the object is just to climb this pole. Seems simple enough, and stand up on a 2x2 platform. But once you get up there, you really have to control all your emotions, all your thoughts, and just kind of take care of the task at hand. It's great. You see a lot of growth, student growth out of that one. What our district is fortunate enough to have is this course. There is no other school in Illinois or even in the Midwest that has everything that we have here at the camp. The ability to have a lake, be able to have the woods, be able to have this course. There are some schools that have like a small high ropes course or a climbing wall or something like this, but there are no other schools around that have what we have, and it's pretty amazing. And we're only just scratching the surface on how we're going to utilize it and how we're going to start branching out and bringing athletic teams in, and hopefully getting other schools and other different entities to start to utilize them.
Sounds fun. Now let's send it over to Sabrina Heighton with sports.
Hey Eagles, I'm Sabrina Heighton, and here's what happened in sports. Great job to the girls soccer team for taking down Niles West and winning the PepsiCo Showdown Championship. Riley Matchett had 3 goals, Bella Pagini had 2, and Simone Littman had 1. Congratulations, girls. The boys volleyball team played Grayslake North, Grayslake Central, and Mundelein last week and took all 3 wins. Well done, boys. The softball team also took home huge wins this past week against Round Lake, Vernon Hills, and destroyed Antioch 15-7 last Tuesday. Great job, girls. The girls track team took on the D117 Invite last Friday and tied with Mundelein for 2nd place. Also sending a huge shout out to the boys tennis team for defeating Mundelein 4-3 in a close match. Keep up the great work. That's it for this week, Eagles. Now let's send it over to your Royal Rush for your Royal Rush update.
Hey, Royal Rush!
I'm Sam Boyle.
All right, shout out to softball for kicking Antioch's butt last week. And then we got softball tomorrow against Warren at home. And then we got softball on Tuesday taking on Wakanda at home. Come out and show the ladies some support.
All right, carrying on in the ball category, we got boys baseball taking on Warren tomorrow. And on Tuesday, we got Antioch. Let's hit some dingers.
We also have a lax game tonight at Grays Lake North, so be sure to come out and show your support for the District 117 new LAX team.
All right, and then we have a track meet at the Prospect Invite tonight, and we have boys tennis tomorrow at their tournament on Saturday.
Let's run fast.
And then we got boys volleyball taking on Libertyville at Libertyville on Monday, and then they take on Grant at home on Tuesday.
See you next time, Eagles.
Go Eagles!
Go Eagles!
Thanks, Royal Rush. We want to thank everyone who came out to Writers Week last week and saw any of the talented presenters. If you missed out on the action or just want to relive it, here's a quick recap of Lake's 2017 Writers Week.
Writers Week is a week-long event where speakers talk to Lake students about how they use their job to tell a story. There were 16 groups that presented, including journalists, authors, poets, artists, musicians, comedians, dancers, and a forensics technician. There was a survey sent out to students earlier on this week to find out how they felt about Writers Week, and one student said, "There was such a wide variety of careers and performers. It wasn't all just strictly writers. I liked how it focused on how storytelling applies to all aspects of life." Another said, "I saw 11 different presenters and gained something different and interesting from each." If you didn't get the chance to experience as much of Writers Week as you wanted to, make sure you keep an eye out for next year's presentations.
You gotta be prepared for whatever comes there, yo. I got the apple from the tree of knowledge. If I eat it, I just become so intelligent that it's all relevant. And I got the memory of an elephant that's never been anyone with better ears. We got so many beats and so much music that all of you better hear. And as soon as you leave, you better come see us over there, cause you know we got some CDs, we got leaves, plus we got shows.
With Eagle Eye News, I'm Jessica St. John.
Thanks to all of the performers. If you have any ideas or suggestions for us, you can submit announcement requests on our website at lakestudentmedia.com for a chance to see it aired in a future broadcast.
While you're there, make sure to check out all of our new web videos every week and features from all school publications. For more updates, follow us on Twitter at LakesEEN. I'm Natalie Acapeti.
And I'm Tyler Brum. Thanks for watching, Eagles, and we'll see you next week.
Hey Eagles, here are a few graduation announcements.
Student graduation speakers are Emily Moeller and Griffin Quinn.
Faculty speakers are Mr. Phelan and Mr. Blevins.
Your outstanding Eagles are Emily Moeller and Maddie Johnson.
Congratulations to those students.
Have a great weekend, Eagles.